Levi?
Yeah, Caitlin?
I'm bored.
Well, play a video game, read a book, browse the interwebs. Don't bother me.
I do that stuff every day. I want to do something cool, something interesting.
How about a YouTube show?
Nah, that's a stupid idea. I know. How about a YouTube show?
Have at it.
Hello YouTube, I'm Caitlin, and this is the Bored Caitlin Random Show. And to be honest, I don't know what to do with this first video.
What? You idiot! You're not supposed to tell that to your audience.
Well, it's true, I don't know what to do.
Sing, dance, do a trick, rant, just do something.
Rant. Okay, I have an idea. This video comes to you in two parts. Part 1, animation. So the other day, I was in Borders with my friends, and we were looking at this book. It was called, 501 Must-See Movies or something like that. So the book was divided by genre. You had your comedy, you had your drama, you had your western, and there were some good movies in that book. But it did have one glaring flaw. It completely ignored animation. And that makes me mad. There are a lot of great animated movies out there. Shall I ramble off a few that could be considered must-sees? Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, Fantasia, Beauty and the Beast, The Lion King, the Toy Story films, WALL-E, Up, Spirited Away, My Neighbor Totoro, Princess Mononoke, Shrek, How to Train Your Dragon, The Nightmare Before Christmas, The Secret of NIMH, An American Tail, The Land Before Time. Ugh, that's a lot of great animation. I'm sure there are some of you out there thinking, hey wait, isn't animation just kid stuff? And to that, I say no. While the bulk of animation today is kid-oriented, some of the films that I mentioned have some pretty intense content.
Like this scene in Toy Story 3. Here we have Buzz, Woody, Jessie, and the gang about to die by incinerator. Or at least that's how it seems. I mean, this is tense. We have the main characters here who we've grown so attached with throughout our childhood. It looks like they're about to die. I mean, that's intense. That's scary. That'll make a little kid cry. Or how about the Night on Ball Mountain segment of Fantasia? I mean, look, here we have Chernabog. He's very easily the most evil of all Disney villains. He's a representation of the devil, for crying out loud. Look at this. This is really scary. I mean, you have Satan summoning his evil spirits to wreak havoc. And he has all his demons dancing around. I mean, this is freaky. Oh, God. Oh yeah, that's definitely kid-friendly.
So no, animation isn't always for kids, and it's unfair for animation to be dismissed as merely a children's medium. Alright, moving on to part 2. A brief discussion of the complex, very complex topic of conformity. So I was talking to my friend one day at lunch, and I told her I'd be getting an iPhone soon. And she immediately replied, "Oh my god, Caitlin's conforming." I have a question. Does getting an iPhone really make me a conformist? Because the last time I checked, a conformist is someone who just blindly follows the crowd in everything they do. So if getting an iPhone makes me a conformist, that means I'm getting an iPhone just because everybody else supposedly has an iPhone. Let me get this straight. I'm not getting an iPhone to conform, or fit in, if you will. Maybe I'm getting an iPhone because I think it's one of the coolest technological advances of our time. Maybe my sister recently got an iPhone 4 and very kindly decided to pass along her old iPhone 3GS to me. Maybe, just maybe, I'm sick of texting with a keypad like this and would appreciate a full QWERTY keypad on a touchscreen. I don't know. The point is, I don't think liking something popular makes you a conformist. That is, if you legitimately enjoy whatever that popular thing may be. For example, I watch Glee. Maybe I'm a conformist. Or maybe it's an entertaining and interesting show and I enjoy watching it. Or maybe I wear these. Normally I'm not a fan of silly bands, but these I couldn't resist. I think I've made my point. I march to the beat of my own drum. I make my own decisions. I do whatever makes me happy. Does that make me a conformist? 'Cause I don't think that does. Okay, I think it's about time for me to wrap things up. I'm Caitlin. This has been the Bored Caitlin Random Show. And I'm bored again.